Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to share with you how I make my eyes look bigger. So these are a few tips on how you can do your makeup and really make your eyes pop and really make your eyes look bigger than they are. Before I get started, I do have to say that I'm not a trained makeup artist or anything like that, but I do have a lot of people asking me, how do you do your makeup? Or, God, your eyes look massive, how did you do that? And all that sort of stuff. And when I was younger, I would do all my friends' makeup for dances and a couple of friends' weddings and that sort of stuff. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but this is just the stuff that works for me, and I thought I would share it with you guys in case you guys wanted to know how to make your eyes bigger too. So here we go. Let's zoom into a really unflattering so you can see what I'm doing. Now that we're all zoomed in, let's get started. My first tip is to always have light on the inside, and then as you go outwards, get darker and darker and darker. So light on the inside, dark on the outside. I'm just gonna use my Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palette for this, and I'm going to start with this really light pink shade, and I'm gonna put this on all over my lower lid. Like I said, this is gonna stay on the inside so that it is getting darker, and I'm building that color up as I go outwards. So now I'm also going to highlight underneath my brows, just like you would normally do. I'm gonna use the lightest color in this palette for that. Okay, so to really make that inside corner of your eye pop, I'm gonna take that same highlighter shade and I'm just gonna put it on this inside corner here. And I do this at the very beginning, and then at the end I'll come back and touch it up again just to make sure that that inside corner is as light as it can possibly go. I don't want anything like super shimmery or anything like that, because then it's gonna look a little bit fake, and this is just kind of, I'm wanting like a natural kind of look. So it's kind of a trick to make your eyes look bigger than they are. So I started off really light. Now I'm going to work my way out. So I'm gonna now go in with this color, the Honey Brittle color, and I'm gonna start about halfway on my eyelid, and then I'm gonna work my way out with this one. So just gonna pack that on the brush, and then about halfway, if I were to draw a line right down the center of my eye, and then to the outside corner. Okay, and again, now I'm gonna move to the next darker shade, and I'm gonna use this one, which is Peanut Butter. And now I'm gonna draw a line down the outside 1/3. So I'm splitting it into the outside 1/3 and inside 2/3. And I'm just gonna put this one on the outside 1/3 of the eye. And then rock it back and forth a little bit into the crease as well. So as you can see, the further you get out, the darker your eyeshadow is getting. Now, I normally stop here, but if you're gonna go for a little bit of more of a darker and evening look, you can do one more step. So I'm gonna take this color, which is Going Nuts, and I'm just gonna do the same kind of thing, but this is literally just that very outside corner and then a little teeny bit into that crease. So just tapping that on the outside corner and then into the crease. Now that I've done lighter to darker, I'm just gonna take another little brush and I'm gonna blend all of these colors together. So just really quickly swipe over these. And it doesn't have to be like a super dark color on the outside, just as long as you've started lighter and you've gotten a little bit darker as you move out. And you can do the same technique for pretty much every look. So if you're doing like a no makeup look, you can still do this. Or if you're going like out on the town or something, you're gonna go clubbing, you can still do the same technique, you'll just use different colors. So if you're going out, you'll use really dark colors, and you might end up with a really dark like black smoky eye or something like that. Or if you're doing a really natural look, and this one's kind of more natural, you would just use kind of more nude tone. Start really light and then get darker as you move out. I'm just gonna touch up that inside corner like I said I was going to, now that all of the eyeshadow is on. And that is going to be it for my eyeshadow. Now, I'm gonna use the same kind of principles with the rest of the makeup that I'm putting on my eyes. So the next thing I'm gonna do is line my waterline. This one's from Rimmel, and it's the color 005 Nude. So it's just like a really skin colored kind of color. And I have kind of this color or a pinky tone, but just really nude ones that are gonna blend in with your skin really easily. And I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna line my waterline with it. So this is just really opening up the eye. It just kind of makes it like pop open. So it gives you that kind of optical illusion, like there's more white to your eye. I think that's it. Okay, I do it anyway. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna do is eyeliner, and it's kind of following the same sort of principle. So with the eyeshadow, you you went from lighter to darker because you're trying to draw the attention outwards, and that's gonna make your eyes look bigger. So with eyeliner, you kind of want to do the same thing. So I'm gonna take the eyeliner and I'm only gonna put this on the outside like 1/3. You can do like 1/2 on the top if you want, but if you're going for like really large eyes, then I wouldn't do it from the inside corner to the outside corner. So I'm just gonna put this on the outside 1/3 and you guys can see what it looks like. I'm just gonna take a little smudger and then smudge this out so it's not like crisp lines. Okay, so now I've put even more emphasis on the outside of my eyes. I would normally only line the upper line, but I'll show you for the bottom lashes as well when I'm totally done. So stick around so you can see what it looks like at the end. That is what I'm gonna do for the eyeliner. I'm just gonna leave it on the outside. I've gone for a little teeny tiny flick, but nothing too much because I don't want it to look like I'm trying to make my eyes look bigger. I'm just trying to make it look like my eyes are that big. You know, like I'm not using makeup, they're just naturally really massive. So my next tip is for your eyelashes. A lot of people will just like put the eyelash curler on and do 1 or 2 pumps and then that's it. That is so not good enough, which is something that I do all the time. But if I really want my eyes to stand out, it's gonna help if my eyelashes are really up and really curled. It's just gonna really open up the eye. So make sure when you're curling your eyelashes that you spend a lot of time on them. So I'm gonna speed this up because it will take me a long time, but I'm gonna really be super meticulous and make sure that every single lash is curled and up, because then I don't have to put falsies on. My eyes are just gonna look a lot bigger naturally. Okay, so that is my eyelashes curled, and yes, it does take a little bit longer. If it's saving you putting on falsies or something like that, then I think it's totally worth it, and it really does work to help open up those eyes. So if you haven't tried it, definitely give it a try, even just once, and just see what you think about it. Okay, and my last step is with mascara, and it's following the same principle as everything else, you guys, is that you want to focus your main efforts on the outside of your eyes. So the outside 1/3 is going to be where I want the majority of my mascara to be because I'm trying to draw them open and out. So I'm just going to use this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and I am going to show you how I put my mascara on. I'm going to take the wand and I'm going to hold it at an angle from the outside corner of my eye in, and wherever that touches my lashes, that's where I'm going to focus the majority of the mascara. So I'm going to really work on squeegeeing that up my lash line so these lashes are getting the biggest, or the most, I guess, amount of mascara on them. And then I'm just going to work my way in and cover all of my lashes, but really focusing on these outside ones here. And then the same with the lower lashes. I'm going to focus this on the outside 1/3. So wherever the wand touches the lashes is where I'm going to focus it, and then I'll bring it in a little bit, but mostly just on this outside edge here. Because again, that's going to draw the attention outwards. And then I would normally just stop there if I was going to, you know, just go out for the day or something like that. But I'll show you how I would put on eyeliner for the lower lashes as well. Can you see how much bigger my eyes already look just from the start of the video? Like, it really does work pretty well. So I'm just gonna put this on that very outside corner here. Now, if I'm trying to make my eyes look really big and massive, I'm never gonna take my eyeliner into this inside corner. And I'm also never gonna line my waterline. I think that's such a pretty look and it's really good for different occasions, but if I'm trying to make my eyes look super big, no. I'm gonna stick to like the outside 1/3 for the liner. And then, as I've said 1,000 times, lighter to darker, make sure that you highlight that inside corner. Focus all of your mascara on this like outside kind of bit, obviously like fill in the rest, but focus on the outside. And pretty much that's gonna give your optical illusion. Also line your waterline with a skin tone. That's gonna also make it kind of look like you've got more white in your eye. Instead of going right down to the lid, it's gonna make it look like your eyes are bigger and fuller. So we all have different kind of like attributes that we all really like, and it's our favorite part. And some of us have like really awesome hair, some of us have really great full lips, or you know, big butts or whatever, like the Kardashians. But some of us have our eyes, which is kind of our like focal point. So in order to kind of draw from that focal point and make them a little bit like bigger and more attention to them, you're just trying to play up your assets. That's all this is. Some of them actually have assets. Just kidding, no. What? Let me know in the comments if you guys try any of these tips out and what you think of them, if they work for you, if they don't work for you, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you think that you would also like to try to make your eyes look bigger. Also, if you just like this type of video, give this one a thumbs up as well, and then I know that I should do more of them later. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you'd subscribe to the channel, and then I will see you in future videos. And that is it for today, you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!